You've set me free. Now I can find him. The cheeky prick. He won't know what hit him. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my blade. I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way, but he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along. You be careful of him. Pate, I think he said. He wears this rather unusual ring. You'll know it when you see it. I've seen his type before. He kills entirely for the pleasure of it. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. The man's better off dead, I tell ya. He's a slick talker, so don't let him fool ya. Pate, the man with a strange ring. Watch out for the slimy rat. And don't you believe a word he says. I'll find a common footbed and put an end to his roguery.
Sounds like someone's got a bit of a beef with one of the other people that we met early on. So take what the NPCs say whichever way you would like. Just to be honest, you could either take his word for it and go and kill Pate, or you could kill him instead, thinking he may be lying, or you could go and talk to Pate and see if he has anything that he wishes to say about that situation. So if you're interested in any of the lore of Dark Souls, that's the beginning of, I guess you could say, an NPC story or quest line. But we won't be doing that at this stage. Oh shit. I forgot about Merciless Rowena. That rogue is not helping. Not helping at all. Now, no, Merciless Rowena is an NPC. It's an actual NPC invasion, not a character invasion at all. Or should I say another player, not a PvP invasion. We are going to go back and try that again. Now he dropped something for us. Alright. Hopefully this time round. This is not a good place really to be fighting. Unless you want to do that. So as you can see, through there is a fog gate, but the entryway is right there. And if we head around this side, that is back into a cave with more skeletons and a caster. I really can't be bothered dealing with them because we are going to be dealing with enough skeletons as it is through here. I'd better back off just for now. Oh, shit. Really hate these wheel skeletons because they do that. Alright. And again. As you may have noticed, the skeleton lords, when they die, will spawn different types of enemies. So, what you really want to do is get them all down close to 0 health as quickly as possible. Yeah. Now these guys are very easily fightable. No, we don't want to attack you. We do want to attack you a little bit. So I'm going to take out the caster last. So that we can handle those pinwheel bastards. Oh, shit. Fine. Master's down. He's down quite a bit. We'll take him out now. So we'll have, there we go, some Skellington warriors here. We kind of want to kite them over out of the way, as the warriors are a bit more annoying than the lords. Really need to get some distance here now. Have a bit of a chug. And that's them dealt with. We're going to get well away from there, because where they die is usually where the other skeletons spawn. So now the caster's going to try and keep tabs on us. Now these are just regular mobs. So once we get rid of these, there we go, we can now focus on the caster. And unfortunately, the worst is yet to come, as killing him brings out the pinwheelers. So try and kill them as quickly as you possibly can, because they are absolutely annoying. And there we are. We could just focus them on us, focus on them as they spawned. And that's it for Huntsman's Copse just for now. We'll return a little bit later to deal with the chariot. So now we should be heading towards Earthen Peak. Is there anything off to the sides? Nope. Nothing off to the sides. Uh-oh. And now we can't get back up. Ah, we'll be fine. We have now found our way to Harvest Valley. And who do we have here?
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne, an ore stone trader. I travel about collecting rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this God's forsaken place. But I don't know. I just sort of ended up here. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Ah, now your ears prick up. I've extras if you can pay. This is my trade, after all.
So what does she have available? A bonfire aesthetic, 10 titanite shards, always helpful, solar piece, and dead again. From what I can understand, dead again is actually a very, very nasty hex that causes what is it, explosive bodies of dead enemies.
I came here in search of rare stones, but the place is nothing like I was told. All this poison, and you can't get very far inside. Don't just go haplessly wandering about. These stones may look all the same, but to the trained eye, each is unique. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor, and some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are extremely rare and should be used with great thrift. None of the differences are easily spotted, but I've learned quite a lot, really.
Yep, so we're just going to keep talking to Chloanne here, because she will eventually head to Majula.
Drang Lake. How is it that I ended up here? It's funny. I can't seem to remember. I've searched every nook and cranny here. I suppose it's time to move on. Perhaps we'll meet again, if we live that long. I've searched every nook and cranny. I suppose it's about time I moved shop.
Okay. Now we start the trial and tribulation of poison. As you can see there by running through that muck, I've dirtied my pants. And the poison damage is actually still going up. You need to wait for it to dry off before it'll drop back down. Now if you're not very resistant to poison, that will go up a lot faster. So we'll head back to Majula and of course upgrade our stats. But of course, first and foremost, we'll see our new friend here. And
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Speak up if you need anything at all right?
So I'm pretty sure that we need a couple of titanite shards. I think 2 more. It was either 2 or 3. We'll grab 3 just in case.
Visit me again, whenever you please.
Oh, I'd given you up for dead. Almost had me worried, really.
We need large titanite shards. Alright, well. We got normal titanite shards, so I might just reinforce what we've got here. So that requires twinkling, requires just a titanite shard. We don't really get too much from it, but every little bit helps, as I mentioned.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Time to get some
Bearer
levels.
of the
endurance or more strength help? I think more strength is going to help us. And we've got a few souls here. What we'll do is we'll actually put those special souls away in the item box. Because I really want to show you guys the weapons. Some of them are good, some of them are crap, some of them don't scale very well, but it's interesting nonetheless. So we've pretty much bought everything that we really need right now, so now we just really need to focus on leveling, I reckon. And hopefully we can get a lot of this done and out of the way. And not have to do it for a while. So we're level 60, it's 5,000. We might be lucky to get 2. Yeah. I've still got a feeling that I need to up endurance a bit more, but we need to focus on damage output right now. We don't seem to have enough right at this stage. So we'll just buy 10 more of these.
Thank you.
And the next time I'll see you guys, we will traverse through Earthen Peak. Take care everyone, and happy gaming.